Hello, I'm a shrimp and I am building the actual apartment part to go with the nice freezer bunny sweet shop, candy shop business I built. If you would like to see part 1, that is the actual business, ground floor, beautiful, beautiful freezer bunny times. I have it's 2 videos back? Beautiful, beautiful speed build. But if you're just here for the nice residential part of these beautiful small business bunnies, then, well, this one's for you. So, freezer bunny. Obviously, we have a lot of pink, and I just went with a nice blue. It's very pink and blue with a little bit of purple here and there. And it is my headcanon that the Sims that run this business are obsessed with the freezer bunny. They see freezer bunny on something, they get it, you know? I spent way too long debating that little extra closet door. I really, really did. But yeah, I tried to use as many freezer bunny items as I could find, and I have realized that either A, there's not actually that many in the game, really, or B, there's too many that are, like, don't have freezer bunny in the name. Like, there's some things, like there's a height chart, like a kid's height chart, that may or may not have came with the growing together or parenthood, I don't know. That has a freezer bunny swatch, but obviously it's just, you know, whatever height chart, whatever it's called. And then there's the more obvious things, like the season's decals with freezer bunny, or the collectible freezer bunnies from that event, you know. So I feel like I might need to do like a little mini video that is just all the freezer bunny items in the game, but I feel like I'm gonna have to, you know, it's not just search for them. I feel like I'm gonna have to go through like every single item's swatches to be like, is there a hidden freezer bunny here? So I want to do it for the freezer bunny, but yeah, that's a next year problem for sure. Anyway, actually about the build, even though freezer bunny is about the build, it's very, well, I mean, come on, you've seen those big windows, you've seen the view they have out there. It's very open plan, very about the windows at the back, you know. I picture the Sims just chilling, looking out the window, watching the waves, and I don't know, dolphins, seals, whatever. The, like, not Loch Ness monster from Winterberg goes on holiday, maybe they see it swim by, I don't know. But yeah, very open plan, kitchen area, a little bit of a dining area, there's a bar, there's a cozy living room area, and then a little sort of, it's still a bit too open plan to be called a nook, but like a little reading / chess nook. It's a little more, it feels a little more separate from the rest of the open plan area, okay? With all the beautiful big windows. Then there is, of course, a bathroom with what I think is quite a nice little bath setup. But I'm aware, I can't remember what it was I built. Was it the Labubu build? No, I think it was a couple builds before that. Side note, I have a slight series that is, at the time of this recording, just started, if I believe, like the first one, of building a set of like rental units, an apartment building themed purely from Labubus. That's fun. And I'm trying to think, I don't think it was the one I posted. I think it's a build before that I did. I did like a bath setup with the, you know, the like light curtain from the high school years stuff pack. The like curtains really meant to like hang over a bed. It's a nice light up curtain. I did that around a bath in a previous build, and I kind of almost, it's not as whimsically magical as that, but I feel like it's up there in that kind of vibe for this bathroom. And then there's 2 potential bedrooms. I say potential because one is a nice double bed main bedroom, because in my head, and with my tester sim for this, there's one sim that lives here. She's very obsessed with freezer bunny. Her family are going to have to share that interest, and she has a hobby room that is also set up to be an eventual kids room or just a guest room. There's a couple of, like, it's a bunk bed and a kid's bed, and there's a little bit of space, you know. There's a spare wardrobe. Maybe she keeps her, you know, 20,000 freezer bunny onesies in it until she actually has anyone who needs it. But otherwise it's very much a hobby room. There's a lot of the creative stuff. I think I might have put the pottery stuff. No, I think I put the pottery stuff in her bedroom because I was like, there's too many things in this one room. What else did I put? I don't, well, either way, it's like, probably, maybe the painting easel, maybe, genuinely maybe, I don't remember. This is why I should do these closer to the build, but I didn't anticipate splitting this in two, and it's December, okay? And if this goes out, that's a good question, right? Because I know this is going up in the nice limbo period between, you know, not December and December, but between Christmas and New Year's. But is it like, because is this going up on the 28th, or is this going up on like the 3rd? Is it the New Year or is it not? Either way, December, busy month, long time. 1 week won't really make a difference for the essence, the effect, the... Raise your hand if you are also tired in December and are very, very ready for that couple of days to be like, and chill. But I'm trying to be like relatively organized and have a bit of a backlog so that I can actually chill and not be like, and panic record. Not that I would ever do that. Granted, less so here. We're more chill over here. It's my other YouTube channel that I'm like too in my head that I'm like, gotta be consistent. Gotta be consistent. I'm getting better at it though. I have missed a few weeks and didn't, you know, completely beat myself up this year. So that's character growth. Sorry, I was meant to be talking about the build and I was just trying to remember what creative things I put in the hobby room. I know there's a little, I think I might use the Pastel Pop tablet setup, or there's a normal computer. You know, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Wait and see. You don't want me to spoil what's in the rooms, okay? You will just want to know what the vibe is and then just listen to me ramble incoherently and then see what beautiful things I built, right? That's how it works. You're not here because I remember what I build, right? Also, I'm determined. Again, this is just New Year stuff. I'm determined. There was another series of builds I had planned that I built one. I think it was around the time of For Rent, because I think I was building them in preparation for For Rent coming out. It's a nice, another little apartment building with a very clear theme for the rental units. It's to do with pets, okay? Well, you'll see, because I will get back to it. And it's not the only thing I'm like, I want to go back and actually do that, because I had another build series that I don't think I've ever uploaded the video of, but I wanted to do builds based on all the different sim careers, and I built the very first one for like the astronaut career. Oh, that was a few years back, but hey, it'll still be fun no matter when I get to it. I'm also quite excited because I've if you're not new here, you may have seen that I have attempted to post a little bit of Little Sim World. Because, okay, yes, I'm very excited about Paralives, and that's clearly looking like the strongest other contender in the life sim category for the specificness of the Sims, the life simminess, the dollhouse vibe, if you will. What am I saying? But Little Sim World is probably the one life sim game that I was so excited for so long before it came out. And then I played a bunch, and then I made videos, and then I got sidetracked by life, and I'm like, I must go back to it. Oh yeah, I forgot I put the little laundry thing in I put the washer and the dryer in the closet. Obviously, if you don't have laundry day, you can just eat that and make it a nice coat closet, but I thought, that's nice idea, have them tucked in out of the way. Yeah, Little Sim World excitement. Kind of feel bad for neglecting it, but at the same time, sometimes it just be that way. Unfortunate truths. But I have more recorded that hopefully I might have even put out before this video, or will be coming up too, because I'm, you know, well, those of you that do YouTube videos, you know, whenever you record something, you're like, great, and then you're like, oh yeah, I have all of this footage to edit, and you're like, especially because I've recorded it before the winter update came out, and I wonder if it is out, and I'm like, it's gonna be like spring before I actually have anything that happened after the... I'm exaggerating slightly because I think I did 2 or 3 quests, and it's probably going to be a lot shorter once I cut out me running back and forth between places, but shh. Also, the nice residentially, nice Freezer Bunny apartment. I don't know what to call it. I'm like, it's not a house. I can't call it a house, but it's a home. It is a home. The nice Freezer Bunny home has a nice balcony area for all of your lounging with your little summer drink and your little cute mushroomy toadstool stool seats, or doing some yoga, just enjoying the fresh air. There's a little bit of the kids, like the toddler tent. I used a lot of the what are they, fairy soiree lights. I'm sorry, there's just, come on, does it get more whimsical than a bunch of lights on a branch? And that particular horizontal one just speaks to me more than the bigger curved branch ones that, you know, are more properly branchy, if you will. But yeah, so I feel like this, as long as you like Freezer Bunny and you like pink and blue, this is, and you have a sweet tooth, or at least like catering to Sims with a sweet tooth, because the business part kind of matters. But this place is kitted out for any Sim, whether they're a creative, just want to curl up and read a book, play some chess. Maybe they're a complete workaholic and, you know, they have all these nice things in their house, but they never actually bother. And yes, they have a little pet. They have a hamster. My hamster, like, immediately, the moment I tested this, immediately went, I gotta go take care of some stuff. Or no, it got, well, I don't remember what the notification says, but the one that's all like, somebody comes to get them and says something, and then they just hang up a sign being like, be back later, whatever. And I was like, okay, you literally left instantly. I forgot how fun the little hamsters and other tiny pets could be. I also think it'd be really nice for a social. I feel like you could have a club, right? And, you know, whenever the business closes, obviously, because you can't have an open club and business at the same time. But, you know, you have all your club members come over. You're all wearing the Freezer Bunny onesie, which is also what I envision this place's staff uniform being, but you do you. And see the nice bathroom with its nice little whimsical rug. I know, it's just because it's like a nice little river rug, and I'm like, that's nice. With its little open windows. Enjoy the nice fresh sea breeze. The windows are doing a lot of the work here, I know, but it'll be nice, it'll be beautiful. If this bathroom was like in an Airbnb, people would be like, nice, very nice. And there's an extra spacious shower that does have 2 showers, so your Sim can shower as close to that outer window as they are comfortable. What was I saying? No, really, what was I saying? Freezer Bunny, but, oh yeah, club. Freezer Bunny outfit. Business closes, all the Sims come over in their Freezer Bunny outfits, and, you know, they have the bar, they have a piano, they can have a great time. They could just watch a movie at the TV, they could just do whatever. Kinda wanna do that. I have the Freezer Bunny Club meeting. It's a shame you can't have them both running, because I'd love to have, like, your Sim come here as a customer and then see the club, like, a gathering. But hey, it might happen organically if the club members happen to be customers while in their Freezer Bunny outfit. Yeah. The Freezer Bunny shaped stars may align. Possibly. Yeah, I'm really glad they added those Freezer Bunny collectibles, because obviously there's the good old example of the Freezer Bunny seasons wall decorations, but honestly, like, aside from like a few toys and like more decorative toys, I think is it Adventure Awaits or like Enchanted by Nature, whatever ones, I really do feel like it's the Comfy Gamer kit that has the most like little shout outs to Freezer Bunny, like, you know, the little Freezer Bunny in the pen pot and the little Freezer Bunny plant pot swatch. I'm like, we need more Freezer Bunny. If you're not, you know, give me a pack that's entirely like kids outfits with Freezer Bunny on it. I don't know, Freezer Bunny rug. Anything and everything Freezer Bunny. Because, I mean, the only furniture thing is like that chair. Like the bear chair has the Freezer Bunny swatched, which is nice, I appreciate. But give me like the bed that has the Freezer Bunny pattern. Give me what other things could do with being a Freezer Bunny. You know what? A bath mat. You know whenever they made the Parenthood? It was Parenthood. You know the bath mat? The ones that match the shower curtain. So like there's the blue one with the whales that I love to use all the time. There could have been a Freezer Bunny like version of that. That would have been amazing. And I feel like it really did take me making a Freezer Bunny build to go, there's a lot of missed opportunity with Freezer Bunny. Like there's a lot of great opportunities taken, but there's also a lot of missed opportunities. And it's sad, really. I feel sad for poor Freezer Bunny. But you know, maybe just cross my fingers on a happy future sim Freezer Bunny times. I don't have the capacity around it to be like, I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping the future all works out, because that's all you can do sometimes. What else did I place in this place other than a lot of decorative plants? I feel like I'm getting a bit tired of building open plan living areas. Or rather, maybe it's not so much the open planness, but like, you know, my open plans are very, yeah, here you go. Maybe I need a bit more of a, like, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not criticizing my build while I'm recording this, but just, I think I need a change, and that change is either proper enclosed housing situation, individual room style. Maybe I need to find like a slightly older house floor plan or something, recreate that. Or maybe I need like a more defined open space. Like, and I don't know what I want. Maybe that's the real problem. I just don't know what I want. But I know I want more Freezer Bunny. Oh yeah, you do get some glimpses of the business with this, but shh, I had to add more Freezer Bunny decorations around, okay? Because that's kind of my setup now. I save all the decorations towards the end of the build, because I don't want to. I normally, my build process is, as you can tell if you watch, I go by room, and I sort build mode by room until I get to the decorations, and then I go through, you know, plants, paintings, sculptures, clutter, and go, okay, that would look great in this room, that would look great in this room, because I do not have the capacity in me to go through those categories multiple times for a build. I'm going through once and I'm picking out everything. Because I've said it before and I'd say it again, if they could restructure the decorations categories to have more subcategories, so it's not quite so overwhelming to go into any one of them. Like, you know, have the, like, separate the paintings and the posters and the wall decal sticker vibes. Separate the, I don't know. You could maybe separate the plants by, like, either size or a style distinction. I don't know. Sculptures, maybe big and little. I don't know what the subcategories would be. I just feel like there could be a slightly more options, less overwhelm. But is that a me thing, or do other people agree with like not just the decorations category, but particularly the decorations category can be a tiny bit overwhelming if you have plenty of packs. And I do have stuff like the everyday clutter, which I adore and love, but, you know, all that clutter decor is just building up. I built a festive family home. That should be the last video before this one, and I tried to make it just with seasons and base game, and I considered using Snowy Escape if I saw anything, and I really genuinely believed, if you watch that video, I genuinely believe I did not use Snowy Escape, but it turns out I did use a pillar from Snowy Escape and didn't realize. I thought it was from either Seasons or base game. But the point of this being, because, you know, base game and Seasons, I didn't have all of the kitchen clutter that I normally use, so it felt really weird. Really freeing, because you were working with less and, you know, it still looked good. It just wasn't as cluttered as usual, and I'm not like, I feel like I'm a in-between level. I'm not an extreme clutter user, but I'm like, yes, I want my Sims builds to look a little lived in. A little bit like it's not just an IKEA showroom. Though let's be real, IKEA showrooms for a kitchen probably do have some tasteful clutter, you know. But you know what I mean, lived in. Where was I going with this? But it was so strange to do, because I was like, where is everything else? But this is so, like, comparatively empty. And that's why it's nice to sometimes limit the packs. Sometimes. But yeah, as always, please let me know what you thought of this build. Let me know what you've been building or playing with. Like, you know, your Sims running any businesses? Have you built anything? What's your game vibes? And I do have a bunch of wintry ideas I want to build. I feel like that's going to be... I'm going to stick with the Labubu's, and I think I'll alternate them with other vaguely wintry builds. Because I have several of those ideas, but, well, I had other ideas I wanted to do more. I feel like Freezer Bunny, whilst not in a... Like, this build, in essence, doesn't, but by nature of Freezer Bunny coming from a freezer, it's like a loophole winter build, even though it's really giving pastel spring vibes. But anyway, I felt like the wintry ideas I had, like, didn't fit. They needed to happen after December. Like, they weren't festive winter. They are, you'll see. General winter. Just chill, but I don't know. Maybe that's a me problem with having to, like, limit December to being festive winter. Or, like, maybe December wants to be more. Maybe I shouldn't limit December's dreams. Shrimp? Oh yeah. I had a little, the Freezer Bunny, like, semi-reading nook / where I picture your Sims friends sitting and talking to you while you're the Sims cooking, like, everybody a meal kind of thing in the kitchen. I like it. I like how it turned out. I think it'll be real fun. But I hope you have had a lovely December, a lovely start to January, whether you were celebrating or average Tuesdaying or something in between, or even if it's just a sucky time of year, but hey, you got through it, because I get it. For so many reasons, it can be so blah. Blah, which can be translated in a lot of levels, a lot of layers, a bit like an onion. But hey, that's why we have Freezer Bunnies, because it is the little things that, well, both matter and keep you going. Like that silly googly-eye knit octopus. I swear it's one of my favorite items in the game. It just makes me so happy to look at it. Yeah, this will be on the gallery. My shrimp. No, the gallery ID is ShrimpChew. Thank you for watching. I hope that we all have a more restful 2026. See you guys next time. Goodbye.